Hello everybody, Andy here, and welcome to my ASMR Let's Play of FTL. It's been a while since I've made any videos on this channel, and don't hold me to this, but I'd like to start making videos quite a bit more often. However, I do believe I have said that before. So, FTL is a great game. It can be far from relaxing at times, but I think it's going to be well suited to ASMR style Let's Play, even though it is a super hard roguelike space exploration adventure game. Sort of like you get to be the captain of your own spaceship, and you get to upgrade your ship as you go. We're going to jump right into it, and I think we're going to look at our list of ships first. This is your starting ship here, the Kestrel Cruiser Type A. You can unlock different variants as well by getting certain achievements. As you can see down here, for the first ship, I don't have any other layout variations though. But what I think I want to do is, the way it works is you unlock other ships by beating the game with ships that you've already unlocked. So for example, to unlock this ship, you need to beat the game with this ship. To unlock this ship, you need to beat the game with this ship. Or I believe actually, just beat the game, and that always gets you the Federation Cruiser Type A. My cat is here in the background, and I do apologize if his meowing, for lack of a better word, is distracting. He actually can't meow. He can only make that very strange noise that you heard. So I am going to rename my crew just because I can. And I'm going to rename this guy from Oni to Ori, just because Ori and the Blind Forest is coming out soon, and I'm really excited for it. We'll stick with Butters, because that makes me think of Butters from South Park. See why hang? I don't think so. You know what? This one we will name Andy after myself. Except. And we have an NG. Oh, by the way, these three things here are Mantis people. And you can see here in the top right, it says Butters Mantis. The mantis is disregard for individual lives, led to their evolution as a vicious warrior race. The mantis race inflicts 1.5 times normal damage. They're 20% faster, but they repair very slow. And you'll see the NG. It says it's unclear if the NG are partly organic or entirely mechanical, but it's well known that they make exceptional engineers. Their repair speed is doubled, but their combat damage inflicted is halved. So they kind of make up for the fact that we have these three mantises that are really bad at repairs, but good at combat. Also, the Gillum monster has this augmentation. Mantis pheromones. Your crew's movement speed is increased by 25%. I'm going to rename the Gillum monster as well to the ASMR monster. Not the cleverest of names, but it's the best I can do on short notice. I think we're ready to start in just a moment. Okay, here we go. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing fleet can catch up. Tip: nebulas. Passing through a nebula will allow you to temporarily slow down the fleet advancement, but they contain their own unique dangers. Continue. This game is mostly controlled with the mouse, but I can use the keyboard a little bit too, sort of sort my weapons and that there. Down here is all of your sort of ship's rooms, and this is your sort of remaining power. And you can use this to power and depower the different rooms. These are my shields. As you can see, when I depower them, my shields go away up here. And you obviously want shields because they absorb enemy hits from lasers. Not missiles though. Missiles will pass right through shields. And then this one here is our engines. The higher this is, the better our dodge chance. And this is our mid bay. We're going to leave that depowered because we don't need to use it right now. Let's start jumping along here. I'm going to stick in the nebulas just because it slows the pursuing fleet down a little bit, although it can be a bit more dangerous. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Okay, so this is one of the many events that will happen in the game. That's basically what you do, is you jump from beacon to beacon and just do random events. A lot of the times it's combat. So these are our options. We can attempt to follow and help them. We can keep our position, or we can do this one, and you'll see this one is blue. That's because we have this augmentation on our ship, and it, for this particular event, allows us to do this. And these ones would be roughly probably 50-50 chance on having a positive outcome. This one is pretty much guaranteed. So we're going to use our teleporter to lock onto their life signs with our teleporter. I beam the Federation crew aboard. One gladly joins my crew. The rest wait to be dropped off at the next station. I got Nick Me and 13 scrap. So I have another NG. And we're going to keep this NG on the weapons, because if the weapons go down, we want to be able to repair it quickly. Andy, let's go ahead and move me over to the teleporter. We're going to try to get a boarding party. So this guy was actually a great find for us. Let me just see. If this is manned, it adds 5 to evasion. We're just going to go ahead and unman it already. Because what I'm thinking I want to do is have these guys be my boarders. That's why I move them over to the teleporter. When we get into combat with another ship that has enemies on it, we can use these guys and teleport them to the ship and hopefully kill their entire crew. Okay. We find 2 heavily damaged ships floating nearby. The remains of a battle. You begin to survey, you begin to harvest some unusual debris when you hear the sounds of someone beaming aboard, followed by shouts of a boarding party. Intruders on board. Okay, so they're teleporting into the weapons room. So what I want to do, I paused the game, by the way. You can pause the game anytime by pressing space. So we're going to move this guy out of here pretty much right away, because he will die very quickly, as NGs are very weak. But I have my 3 mantises moving in. And they move fast, which is nice. We are going to get this guy in here. And this will hopefully go well. I think we'll be in just fine. Ooh, I shouldn't have moved that guy out just yet. Or he's getting low. Let's turn the mid bay on. This is tough already. Okay. As you can see, this is getting a little bit crazy. 22 health, 18 health, 9 health is not ideal, but he's at 1. Oh goodness. He's dying. Can we move him exactly here? I think we're gonna be okay. That was honestly quite terrifying. I did play the game on hard, and this game is, oh my goodness. I didn't realize my oxygen, because we're in a nebula, you'll see here our sensors will not function, but the rebel fleet will advance more slowly towards you, and this particular section of the nebula is experiencing a plasma storm, which means our main reactor can only function at half capacity. When that happens, you just lose half your energy. It seems to be sort of random, and sometimes it will take it off your oxygen. I don't know if you noticed, but the rooms were going a little bit pink, and that there indicates that oxygen is in fact running out. Also, it shows our oxygen level right here, which is getting pretty much back to normal, and now it's at 100%. So, Ori, I don't know where these guys were. Largely, I don't think it actually matters. So I think we can... Andy, I was a boarder, in fact, and Butters. Yeah, me and Butters. Okay, that was scary, but miraculously we did it. In order to jump, you'll see our FTL drive here. We need to have some power in the engines, and I believe somebody piloting the ship as well. By the way, before I jump off, I'll show you the upgrade screen here. And I can purchase some of these now. I have 29 scrap, you can see. And so as I gain more scrap, I can upgrade all of my different systems or my subsystems on my ship. My piloting, my door system, and you can see the cost below, and obviously these bars here show how high I can in fact upgrade them. I can also upgrade my reactor, which I am going to do right now. Make sure everyone's in their positions. We can actually save our current crew positions. Excellent, and we can click this or hit the enter key to return them to their positions. Something added in one of the updates to the game. Anyway, let's come up here, and then we'll travel back down here. Still in the nebula. Your arrival is greeted by numerous computer alerts. The nearby automated rebel scout has used a local satellite to deploy a virus to disrupt your shield systems. Hopefully, it won't cause further problems before you can destroy it. Very interesting. Okay. So I'm going to pause right away. And what I want to do is power up. There's not much I can do. I could teleport, but this is an automated ship. So there's no oxygen on this ship. As you can see, there's no oxygen module. You would see one of these O2 things over here. So if I was to teleport my mantises over, they would just suffocate and die. Now then. Can I see how long these take to power? Yes. See this bar here? You'll notice this charge up. Actually, you'll notice this bar charge up. And see how this bar is a little shorter than the S-bomb bar? That means that this one takes a little bit less time to charge. So the first thing we're going to want to do here is try to take out their weaponry. Hopefully we can take out this here missile launcher before it fires. Unfortunately, that was not the case. That's okay, we're going to keep it on that. These fires are not the best. We got this one out. Now we just need to get this one out. Okay, this isn't going well at all, is it? So, this thing is going to die. Turn the auto fire on. We're going to want to vent out this area, which I went ahead and did. And what this is going to do, it's going to drain this whole area of oxygen, and that should kill the fire. Okay, this guy can go back here. Oh, he got his missile back online. I didn't quite notice that. But that's okay, these guys will repair it up. 4 health and 5 health. It is a miracle they didn't die from that missile. The chances of that missile landing right on them was actually a little bit slim to nil, but as you can see, that is in fact what happened. Let's get our 2 NGs, because they'll be able to repair faster. And good. That fire is... Oh, the fire is still going. Surprise, actually, but these guys should be able to put it out. Okay, there we go. Everything should be, oh right, I can't move this guy in here because there's not enough room. Oh, let's use this button and then move these guys back here. Okay. It has been a while since I played this game, so I'm likely a little bit rusty. I maybe even should have tried playing on normal, but that's okay. Things are going okay so far. We will explore our last nebula beacon, I believe. I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to go. Probably here, and then we'll go to the left one. Okay. I recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. We can't afford this guy anyway, but I am going to attack the slaver scum, as I do not approve of their ways. So, how do we deal with this? I say we teleport over. And they don't have a medbay, which is really good news. We're going to want to activate the bomb and take out probably their weapons first. And we'll teleport our guys right over to their... Oh, they actually did some teleporting themselves. Interesting. Oh, look at that. They got a piece of me. Is he in here? Oh, another fire. Repair the weapons. We're gonna need that to happen as soon as possible. Now that his... is there anybody left on this ship? As I was going to say, I'll just pause for a second. Oh, he's in here. I think we can just do this and kill him. I've destroyed his teleporter, so we can't teleport back. And also, his weapons aren't the best for piercing my, ship. I do apologize for the cat in the background. He is very vocal. Okay. I find a number of slaves in the cargo hold. They look at you questioningly, and one asks if they're to be released. You could use more crew, but you don't want to force them all to work for you instead. Well, ideally I would force them all to work with me, but I think it's between the NG. I think I want another mantis, actually, just because I really like them. And we already have 2 NGs. Rockmen are okay, but they're very slow to move. But they're immune to fire, if I remember correctly. And they have 125 health. But if you face a mantis up against a rockman, the mantis will win almost every time. So, we'll take him. And we got Tai. The mantis seems fine with the order saying, I'm on board if it means we get to kill some rebels. You drop the rest off at a nearby station. So let's teleport Andy and Butters back and let's do some repairs. Excuse me, Ori here. Could use some health as well. So let's get him healed on up. Oh, these guys actually both could use, I think everybody could use at least a bit of health. And we can move Andy and Butters back. It's always good to do some post encounter unit management. Let's just press this button, since I don't really know where anyone goes. So we can put Tai here on the thrusters, and now we have all of our stations manned that we want, which is good. And what I'm going to do right now is upgrade our, oh, I can't do it quite yet, but very soon I'm going to want to upgrade our weapon control. And that way we can have both the bomb and the laser active at the same time. Oh, I see. Oh, I can come down this way. Good. I shall do exactly that. On black market weapons, trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. We are certainly going to attack the ship. Out come the weapons. Once again, no medbay, which is really good. That means his units can't heal. Why don't we drop down on the weapon system here? Okay, if I can time this correctly, I can bomb up their weapons while they're in it, which would be quite something. That works just as well. I have killed all of their crew. With my mantis, there are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. I was just looking at Andy's health and have no idea how he got that low, whereas Butters was half full, but it's a miracle I haven't lost anybody yet, to be honest. A lot of close calls. Went ahead and upgraded my weapons. Let's get Andy in here and let's keep these both powered up, as it's probably the safest bet. Now I'm going to swing down this way. It's going to get pretty close to this net. This is the pursuing rebel fleet, but as long as we can stay a jump or two ahead, we should be fine, and I think we will be. So, down this way we go. You arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures on board. So we could board the station and look for survivors, or scrap for some debris. Sometimes these events can result in your crew dying, and I think this is one of the options that could have the potential for that. These are mostly randomly generated, though. There's always a couple different outcomes you could get. I'm going to scrap for debris, because I need debris. That's the stuff that we'll use to upgrade our ship. It's called scrap. It's basically the currency. We got 8 of it. Not too bad as we get further and further into the game. I'm going to go to this distress signal. As we get further and further into the game, we will get more scrap. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is aboard. Let's hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a slug ship jumps into the system. It was hunting the refugee ship for sport, and now they found you instead. Well, they're in for a surprise, aren't they? So, actually, let's do this. I targeted both my weapons onto their weapon system, and I've teleported into their shield bay. We might take a hit or two here, but I think it'll be fine. And so we have, but that's okay. Let's stop attacking, actually. There's somebody left alive on this ship. Oh. Interesting, there's no doors here or here. So here's what we do. We destroy their oxygen and shields. Oh, that probably did the trick. And then we'll teleport these guys back to safety. Now that their weapons are down and can't be repaired. This is interesting. I don't think I've seen this before, but I believe what's happened here is there is somebody alive in this room, or possibly even this room. can't get out because there's no door, so I couldn't actually kill everyone. But what I did was destroy the oxygen system, and I'm a little curious, but I think if we wait this out for, it might actually be a minute or so, you will die of oxygen deprivation, and then it will count as me killing everybody on board the ship, which is something I want to do because you actually get about 10% more scrap for doing that, which is good. And I can take this moment to explain that these bombs, you'll see it says it requires a missile, and my missiles are up here. I got an achievement, victory through asphyxiation. However, it didn't count as the event ending. Oh, there it goes. Interesting, the slug ship, now empty of life forms, provides easy salvage, so that did work. Let's contact the refugee ship. They claim the slugs have been hounding them since they left their homeworld. As a gesture of goodwill, and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy ship, they offer up what supplies they can spare. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 9 scrap. Very good. I would like to go to this store if I can, and but I want to wait, because the more scrap you have when going to a store, the better. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. They're powering up their FTL, which is their faster than light drive. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Okay, so a little important here. But what we need to do is make absolute sure that they do not power up their FTL drive, because if they fly away, their fleet will pursue faster, and it's not something we want at all. So this can be a little bit tricky. It's good to focus on their shields and their piloting. If my bomb misses, though, it's a bit of a problem. I'm going to go with their shields first. I think this is the best bet. The laser's gonna I'm not gonna fire the laser. It does charge faster, but there's no point because it would just hit the shield. We're gonna teleport these guys right now, right here. Excellent. Only 2 people can fit in this room at a time, so this was probably the best way to do this, honestly. Excellent, we got it, and we started a fire. We're gonna go ahead and shoot our basic laser up here. And the FTL drive is now delayed. And oh yeah, things are not going good for them at all. We should probably try to take out their weapons so that they stop launching missiles into us. I meant to power up my laser as opposed to my bomb. Oh, okay, that guy's in for some trouble. That was my teleporter, which is a little unfortunate. Their ship goes silent. You are relieved to know that you are still 1 step ahead of the fleet. Okay, let's bring our 2 repair guys over here. And of course, we now have to wait for them to repair my teleporter before I can get them back. Excellent. They do quick work. And you'll see they teleported just outside of the teleporter. So we have Zymar, who has been working on shields, and Nickme, who has been working on weapons. So I think at this point a little bit more reactor power would be good. And I could go to the store now. With 44 scrap, I'm wondering if there's much point. Although, I am half destroyed already, which is not ideal. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm actually going to skip the store. I'd like to wait till I have a little bit more scrap. That's a really good bribe. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. I am actually going to accept this bribe. Good choice. We both come out of this richer. I can sell this for a decent amount of money. However, let's take a look at it. I can't use it yet because it is a drone, and I don't actually have a drone system yet. It's something I can possibly find in a store at some point. Anti-combat drone stuns, combat drones attacking your ship. It's not a very good drone, really, but it should fetch a pretty penny at the very least. Let's come on up this way and see what awaits us. Okay, by the time you notice the rebel ship behind the beacon, it's too late to avoid a fight. Excellent. Okay, so shields first, I would say, with the small bomb. Where are their shields? Right in front of my face. Let's teleport this guy. Who knows what they have for a drone? Oh, a boarding drone. An ion intruder. I don't know what the heck that is, but I feel like I should try to get in there and kill it. Oh, right through my weapons. Luckily for me, I got my bomb off. And, looks like we're gonna... Ooh, they have special doors as well. Oh, the ion intruder has gone in here. Let's get these guys on the repairs. There's a breach in that room. There's a fire in this room. We managed to break through here. Okay, good. If you guys could repair that would be fantastic. And everybody's dead. With the crew dead, you are able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all scrap you can manage. What just happened? Oh, my bomb. I don't know if there's a breach or not, but I once again almost killed my guys. That was terrifying, to say the least. These guys really do suck. Let's get these guys out of here now. And, get you in. Whoops. There we go. And you guys. And, should get everybody topped off. Just to be on the safe side here. Your engines, which, you're leveling up very slowly. Get these guys healed up as well. Okay. Everybody back to their starting positions. Let's go ahead and jump to the next sector. So here's the exit. And certainly we're going to go down this way, because going up here would only allow us to go back down here or this way, which we obviously don't want to go. I didn't mention it, but when I click on or hover over a beacon, you can see all the other points with which you can jump to off that beacon, which are represented by the dotted yellow lines. The jump leads you to nothing but empty space. Simply a waste of fuel. Now, I'm just trying to see if I can jump here and then here and then here. I don't think I can necessarily, and usually the ships that you encounter behind this line... Wait. I was going to say the ones behind this line are usually quite a bit tougher, but if I go here, this will move up to here. If I go here, move up to about there. I'm not going to risk it. It's too hard to tell, so it's not worth it. So, an especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. We can draw straws and send a crew member over to the slavers, or say we will never surrender, and of course, we will never surrender to the slavers. Come. This is a big ship, and it launched something before we teleport. Let's get our laser on. Shields first. Okay. This drone has just turned off my doors. That's okay. This is a beam drone. Yikes. These are some tough ships. There is no question about it. No medbay, thank goodness. Let's teleport down here. Oh, they have a mantis and an NG. Oh, this isn't a beam drone, by the way. It's a laser drone. 3 misses in a row is quite something. I must have missed with my bomb. Butters. Butters, what's happening? Where are you, Butters? Talk to me, Butters. Oh no. Butters, you gotta go. Butters, you gotta go. I gotta get these guys out of here soon. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, Butters, what are you doing? This is Butters. Butters, you have to run away. Oh no. Run. Oh wait, now it's gonna be okay. Oh, that was... My shields are critical. Butters is almost dead. Things are not looking so hot. I haven't been able to bomb their shields. Oh, I just got them. I can now bring the lasers in. I think we want to take out their drone, probably. Oh my gosh. Oh, what's happening now? Oh, this is getting overwhelming. Oh, the weapons have just been knocked out. Holy smokes. That's okay, we're gonna take their weapons out. Okay, their weapons are offline. There's something left alive on this ship. Butters, no. Stop chasing Butters. We did it. Butters has like 1 health. You find a number of slaves in the cargo hold. They look at you questioningly, and one asks if they're to be released. You can use more crew, but you don't want to force them all to work for you. And we could once again get another mantis, which I think I'm gonna take, because I really like mantis. 200 should be enough to repair anything that gets knocked down. Excuse me. The mantis seems fine with the order, saying, I'm on board if it means we get to kill some rebels. Great. That went well. It was highly nerve-wracking. My hull is intensely damaged now as well. But we're gonna get these guys back. Can I continue to bombard the ship? No. Okay, let's teleport these guys back and, of course, get them into the med bay. You can go in as well. So, Pomeroy here is our newest addition to the team. And we'll keep him right here. He'll be the co-pilot. Doesn't actually do anything in that spot, but nevertheless. Swap these guys out. Get everybody back to full health, which I believe they now are. So we might have to start running away from battles soon. In fact, something I should have done some time ago was upgraded my shields to level 2. There we go. And now we want to keep those at all times, and this will allow us to take, hopefully, a fair amount less damage. So, I think I did the right thing by Not jumping to that further away beacon. Arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra. Yes, we will sell 3 of our drone parts for 12 scrap. I could buy this right now, but I won't actually. I will wait in case we get to a shop early on the next sector, which we're going to go ahead and jump to right now, and we could go to an uncharted nebula or a civilian sector, and given the state of our ship, I would say a civilian sector is in order. And I believe we are going to end the episode here. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector before pursuing rebels catch you. Let me just take a look at my beacon map. Thank goodness there is a store there. But like I said, I am going to end the episode here. All in all, not a bad first sector, minus the extensive hull damage, but I acquired quite a lot of crew already, which is very nice, and an okay amount of ship upgrades to my shields and the reactor. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you'd like to see more, I should be coming out with more of this FTL playthrough soon. I hope it goes good. Thanks again for watching. My name's Andy.